want to live long, they have no use for your song. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world. Now your hope and compassion is gone. You've sold out your dream to the world. Stay dead, stay dead, stay dead. You're dead and out of this world.
Hey guys, welcome back to What We Do Before the Shadows, the show devoted to you guys, the fans, so you can get all the behind-the-scenes looks of your favorite episodes with your favorite cast and friends. So during these hard times, this is a little something we like to do for you guys. So thanks so much for joining us. I'm so excited about today's episode because I don't know how we did it, but we actually got the entire Mosquito collectors of the tri-state area to come and join us. So without further ado, here is Veronica.
Hi.
Abby. Chris. Craig.
Oh my God, in
you
heaven.
guys, I missed you. Craig, you look different. I missed you guys so much. I miss you guys so much, but I know that you guys are busy during this whole time. Quarantine has been, something we've all adapted to. Veronica, I know that you actually secretly auditioned for the remake of The Joker, which I'm super excited about, but I only know because I actually moonlight as a music composer, and I'm actually doing the music for it all a cappella. So I actually saw your audition and did a little intro. So can we run that? Can we show that?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God!
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I actually auditioned for Joaquin Phoenix's daughter.
What? I think you're gonna get it. I think you're actually gonna get it.
The Joker 2. Just joking. That's the tagline. Just joking.
My favorite is your look at the end, where you're just like give up completely on life.
Because I realized what I did by myself. And that was I think the caption was day 5 in quarantine. So that was, can you imagine what's happening now?
They really gentrified those Bronx steps, by the way, from the look of your video. It just continues unabated.
Oh yeah.
As Chris, you're busy yourself. Like before this all went down, you were on a Canadian tour, and we actually found some footage of your sold out concert at a place called Sneaky D's. And can we roll this from the concert?
Yeah. Oh no. Hey, wow.
Wow. Oh, well, going out?
That's from the all-nighter that we tried to pull. Wow. Yeah, man.
Well, when is the next show? I know, with everything's happening, it's on hold. But when is the next show?
I'll tell you. No joke. I'm at my mom's house right now with my sister and her nieces, and they bought a karaoke machine for real. There's one out in the den. So most nights we rock out. I might just put one out live. Who knows? They like a lot of country.
Okay, I'm there. I'm signing up. And I know that Abby, right now it must be hard to be a parent. So what have you been doing? What have you been, up to?
Oh, yeah. So I just living the life of a 5-year-old right now, but a really intense version of that. So I find myself playing with my daughter's toys more than she plays with them, which is dangerous and turns me into a bad parent.
Are these the toys you're talking about? Can we show those toys?
Oh,
yeah. So we've been watching Lego Masters and then having epic Lego sessions. But I, of course, totally out on it.
That's the turtle. No.
So the green thing is my first attempt at a dragon.
That's a dragon. And I knew that.
Everybody can see it's a dragon.
Are birds. It's a duck, a swan, and a flamingo.
I can't do that. That's great.
But it's really bad.
I don't know. I
because
don't have the
it's like,
patience.
I've been playing, like I have 2 hours of time that I'm playing with my daughter while my wife works, and then we switch off. But it's like if we're ever doing Legos, I get so into it. My daughter's like trying to play with me and being like, Mom, look at this, look at this. And I'm like, don't talk to me right now. I really have to finish these wings. I really do. It's just like, oh,
Leave me alone.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, Craig, the last time I saw you, you did one of the my favorite scenes this season. That was really touching, and it just directed Guillermo's whole perception of what he thinks of himself in a different direction. And let's play that clip because I really like that clip.
You guys should be really careful when dealing with vampires. They're no joke.
Hey, hope to see you again soon, son. And not just because you have wicked skills with the SIBO. You're a mighty cool dude, Guillermo.
Thank you.
Slide it. Yeah, push it to the left.
Yeah, you gotta throw your weight into it.
There you go. You got it. Right. We'll close it. Don't worry.
So
I just like the way you say Guillermo. I don't know. Did you know you were gonna do that? Change it that way? Because I never heard anyone say my name, the character name, like that.
That's just how I read it. That's how I read it.
Also, that scene I want to point out.
Period.
Craig improvised that ending scene because I wasn't supposed to roll with the door, and I just kept rolling with it, and I didn't let go, and I was just dragged, and they just kept talking while it happened. So that scene was actually improvised, and that was not supposed to happen that way. But I'm really glad that we get to be all together. This whole group brings a different energy, the Mosquito Hunters. It's so fun. You guys are such giving actors, and your improv is impeccable. I don't know if it's a great idea. Derek's idea in this clip actually that we're gonna watch right now wasn't maybe the best, but it's Chris. I think you did such a great job with this.
Oh, stop!
Can we roll that clip?
Let's
roll that
or
clip.
Suggestions. Claude. Okay, one idea that I had is that I think that we should all have sex with each other, because that way, if any of us is a virgin, then we wouldn't be any longer, and then it would prevent us from being targeted by vampires.
Derek, you need to stop suggesting that.
Hey,
classic.
It's good writing. It's really good writing.
It's great
But
writing.
your delivery, though, your delivery is magnificent.
It's not delivery. It's Delicio. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Speaking of memories and all the improv we get to do, what is one? I have so many, but that was one of my memories was shooting with that scene with you guys. What's one of the memories you have from shooting season 2 that just sticks out in your head?
Oh my God, being asleep in that Winnebago and then being called to set to go scream and be scared. That to me was the most insane day or night, I should say. All right, you ready to shoot? And just run around and scream at the top of your lungs like a lunatic. All right, I was just sleeping.
for me, it was, and of course, this is so typical. I was bearing witness rather than participating, but the explosion of sketch, musical, comedy, impromptu beautifulness that happened backstage on the first day any of us even freaking met was just insane and brilliant. And I'm so glad it was caught on camera by various people.
Oh, wait, I'm
That's all I
sorry.
can say about that.
That was a BTS that no one's seen. And I think we have a clip of that original song that didn't make it into the show. But this is original. Can we play that original song? Can we play that original song?
That's awesome.
That was I was just told that is not an original song, so we couldn't play that. But this is the clip I was talking about. This clip right here. This is an original song that was supposed to be in the show. Can we play? Oh my
God. Look at Veronica's face. Oh my goodness.
I haven't
my goodness.
seen that.
That's chemistry.
Wow.
I love
Abigail, you
all of
captured that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
so.
and you're married.
photography.
That is so good. What, Veronica? What would you say is one of your favorite memories aside from what we just showed?
Other than our hit musical that's going to Broadway. Yeah. No, that was hilarious. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much because I guess the next episode
Oh yeah.
has so much. That's kind of our big one, and that's when we spent the most time together. It was my first time doing night shoots, so that was kind of interesting.
Oh. And when we say night shoots for everyone watching at home, we mean we start late in the afternoon and we go all through the night till the next morning. So that's what a night shoot is, and we weren't used to that, right? We weren't really doing that often.
And you get so kooky from kind of
man.
being with people at like 5 a.m. So yeah, just hanging out with all of you guys. I miss you guys so much. It's so fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Aw.
And who could have
What about you,
known that
Craig?
it would be premiering?
I know, right now.
This memory happened after the fact because I saw the cut of the next episode coming up tonight, and it's the scene where we going. Oh, I was scared to say. Anyway, Abigail is getting hyped and dancing.
Oh,
Oh my God! Oh
I
my
should say-
God!
It's
I had no
airing
idea.
right
You
now
know,
in Canada.
I was in front. I was sitting with my back to y'all. So Abigail had me in stitches, man. So yeah, that's my new favorite thing.
Glad I've got one good moment in the show. That's like all I need to know. As long as I got one good moment, I'm good.
Honest to God, Craig, you were saying that moment, and I'm seeing Abigail right then doing that. Because I should say,
Oh yeah.
it's currently airing in Canada. I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but take that, guys.
So
I
mean, we're all over the world, guys. So like, I'm in LA. Chris, where are you? You're in Canada.
So I live in Toronto, but I'm hunkering down with my family in Kingston, Ontario, which is basically upstate New York to anyone that doesn't.
And Veronica, you're also in Canada.
Yes. Also, same thing. I live in Toronto, but I'm in Barrie, Ontario right now. Shout out Barrie, Ontario.
And Abby, you're in Brooklyn, right?
Yep, Brooklyn. You know, the center of the storm, of course.
Yeah. Well, you're keeping
New
safe.
York always has to be the center.
But speaking of the character and the stories I've been going through this year, Veronica, did you know that Shanice was going to be coming back this season? How do you feel about that?
I had no idea. And when I found out, it was like I was cast for the first time again. Like I was just so thrilled. I don't think I cried this time. I cried the first time. But yeah, I was
because you come back to avenge your roommate's turning, so I think there she is, Beanie.
and yeah, I was such a huge fan of the movie before I auditioned. In the first season. So to come back for a second one and to hang out with like the crew and the writers and producers and everyone that was nice. To come back again was seriously a dream come true. It was, I'm really glad to be back this season.
And we're glad to have you. Glad to have all of you. Something that really stood out to me this season when shooting these episodes with you guys was, Craig, you're so talented. Like, you're so good at music. Where does that, like, I generally want to know, were you like taking piano lessons when you were in the womb? Like, when did you start your musical, like...
Here's what's crazy. When anybody asks me how long you've been playing, I say when I was in the womb, because my mother actually would be playing. My mother is, she was first chair cello in college. She plays organ and piano. She sings like an angel. So it all came from her, and my father plays a little bit, but he and then my brother. So it's a musical family. Our whole house was like a music center. We had drums, we had organs, keyboards, everything in there.
So when did do you remember the first time you like touched an instrument? Like how old were you when you were first like playing something? Like,
my earliest memory I guess I was it was before like kindergarten, because I would go stay with my grandmother and I would like bang on the piano and run all the way back down. just banging, and then I run to the kitchen, say, "How's that, Grandma?" She says, "It's beautiful, baby." And I run and do it some more.
I love that. See, I try to play piano like once, and I learned a little bit, and I can play a little bit, but not like, you just sit down and just made like a whole musical, as you just saw. We were all just in your musical, which opens on Broadway in 2028. So everyone should go and
What
see
was
it.
the name of it? What was the name of it?
Father and daughter and mother and father. And father and daughter and we just kept going, you guys.
It's too beautiful for this world. It's too beautiful.
Too amazing.
It's too beautiful. It's too ahead of its time. Abby, I have a question for you. I haven't thought about this. If Tanya was in Orange is the New Black, which is the show that it's so famous and you're in for so many seasons, what do you think she'd be in for, and why?
Why would Tanya be in? Breaking and entering?
Breaking and entering, but like
squat.
Squatty.
You know, it's an abandoned building. Like, she probably lives in like some derelict abandoned building and probably gets, I don't know. You wouldn't end up in federal prison for that, I guess.
I know. I was like, she wouldn't be serving a lot of time for that. I mean, unless we have a real harsh, penal system. Like, that'd be really bad. Chris, I have a question for you. What are your hopes for Derek as the season progresses, without giving any spoilers?
That's a tough one, because it all hinges on what may or may not happen in tonight's episode. So, I just want Derek to get laid, that's all. Get this guy laid. He's so nervous.
How do you think Derek got here? Like, what is his backstory to like wanting to find vampires? Like, what's that backstory like?
I'm sure it's all about trying to, again, I think everything a lot of people do is trying to get chicks. So I feel like he's doing a lot of CrossFit and he's not good at it. And he found this club and thought, you know what? Vampires they love virgin blood. Let's get this guy laid. That's honestly what I read when I read this character. Can't think of anything else.
That was jumping out at you on the pages.
Oh, yeah.
What an incredible backstory.
I love that backstory. Okay,
Motivated
guys,
to get sex.
We're going to play a little game on the show that we like to call This, That, or Bat, which is a pretty cool game. We give you two options you get to pick from, and you got to pick one of them. And if you do not feel like you want to pick either or, you say bat, and we move on to the next question. So it's like clean the fifth, right? So you got it?
Mine,
Okay.
I will be useless in this. Mine is just a little circle.
A little circle?
Yeah.
We can still hear. We can still see and hear you. You're good.
I know, but the thing that would show the screen that would show the game is just it's barely the size of an eyeball.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. That's fine. It's all good. You're good.
No, but I want to compete.
You are going to compete, and we're going to go one by one. Let's start off with Veronica. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, you got it. Answer really quick. It's this, that, or bat, right? So it's one or the other. Here we go. Shanice in Shadows or Marjorie in Degrassi?
Oh my gosh. Shanice in Shadows.
Okay, lick someone's eye crust or drink your own urine?
Eye crust.
Eye crust. Okay, you didn't pick that. Good for you. Wow, you didn't pick that. All right, the next one is going to be poutine or French fries?
Poutine. Or poutine. Yeah.
Okay, and now spend one night with your most hated ex or live on the streets for a week?
I don't really have a hated ex, so hated ex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Wow, you didn't pick bat one, so
What
good
a nice
for
life.
you. What a nice life.
Must be nice.
Yeah,
I simply don't have an ex that I hate, so I
Hope
guess
they're
I'll
watching.
spend time. Okay, Craig, you're up next. Craig, ready? Here we go. Oh, Craig, you've changed. That was really quick. You look different.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Craig, you got to choose one or the other or bat. Here we go. Hot Tub Time Machine 1 or Hot Tub Time Machine 2?
Hot Tub Time Machine 1.
Okay, second one. Scranton or Staten Island?
Woo! Scranton.
Okay, third one. Here we go. Seth Rogen or James Franco?
Seth.
Wow, you're not picking bad for any of these, so you're like saying how it is.
But it's Carlos.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a game, right? I thought we could.
Yeah.
I think I'm right.
You're winning. You're winning somewhere. Okay, last one. Here we go. If you win this one, it's going to be a tie. Would you rather shit on someone or have someone shit on you?
Both. Probably the first one.
First one? Okay, great. You didn't pick bad for any, so you are tied so far. We have to have a breaker, so we're going to have a question for a tiebreaker. All right,
okay.
Abby, you're next. Okay, ready? Here we go.
I think I'm going to say that thing. Okay, I'm ready.
No, here we go. The first one is orange or black?
Black.
Got it. Brooklyn or Los Angeles?
Brooklyn. Sorry.
Would you rather be the author of Twilight or the writer of every Nickelback song?
I'm just going to not touch that and say that.
That?
Just won't go near
She
that.
said it. She said it. Okay, and here we go. Have your life narrated publicly by Morgan Freeman or Alec Baldwin?
Ooh, Morgan Freeman.
Nice. Good. You only picked that once. That's still pretty good. All right,
Yeah.
Chris, let's see if we can beat all of this. Here we go. Okay, boxers or briefs?
Oh, can I choose boxer briefs? Okay,
you can choose bat.
I'm choosing boxers. I'm going. Yeah, and I choose boxers.
Okay. Here we go. Did Carol
Baskin
drive her husband away, or did she feed him to the cats?
Definitely she drove him away and possibly fed him to the cats. So
No,
for sure
you
that
gotta
first
pick
one.
one or the other or bat.
Okay, she drove him away. She drove him away.
Okay,
Cool
good.
cats and
Okay.
kittens, I'd be sick of it.
Great. Third question. Do stand-up again or never do television again?
Never do television again.
Ah, wow. Okay, ready? Have a vagina on your forehead or have a row of penises down your back like a stegosaurus?
As much as I think that last one would look kind of cool, men are done these days. I'd rather have a big old vulva on my forehead.
Oh, okay. You didn't pick any bats, so that's good. So we got a tie.
I'm the
We
only
got a tie
bat.
between. Yeah, I know. So we kind of have a tie going on here, guys. Good job. I feel like everyone. This question's for everyone. What was the weirdest orgy you've been to, or first date, either or?
Okay, just
That again?
You can say bat.
Very briefly, I'll just say that I went on a first date with a girl that thought I was gay, so that was not good.
Oh,
that was not fun.
That was an awkward first date.
So
it was awkward. Yeah.
First date?
Any awkward first dates, Veronica?
Awkward first dates?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just remember this one time I went on a pretty fancy date and the bill was pretty big and I knew it wasn't going anywhere, but I still stayed and let him pay for the whole thing. I don't know. It was I had a great meal and I knew it from the get-go that it wasn't going anywhere, but I still
I
stayed,
had one where I just kept excusing myself and going to the bathroom because I just didn't want to hang out. So like every 15 minutes, I'll be right back. And I would just give myself like 5 minutes of fresh air.
How long did that date last? Did it feel like it was an hour and a half, or was it really just like 15 minutes? You're like, I'm out of there.
I think it was probably like 2 or 3 hours at a bar, but it felt like yeah. So I went to the bathroom like 6 to 8 times.
Oh man. What about you, Craig? Do you have any stories?
In San Francisco, there was this sex club called the Power Exchange. I went up in there a couple of times. There's a lot going on. There's people upstairs, those cages and stuff, and then you go downstairs. It's more the same, but it's a little bit darker with like a little movie theater. So, you just kind of walk around.
And that was a date.
That was his first date. That was on her first date. It was on her first date, you guys.
It doesn't get any better than that detail of the place being, the downstairs being, it's more of the same, just a little bit darker. Love that. Love that.
That's funny.
Oh Man.
What about you?
You
What about
guys-
you, Harvey?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harvey.
I'm trying to think of an awkward date. Yeah, I guess an awkward date would be like similar to Abby's, where it's just like I wasn't having a good time, but you don't want to be rude, and then you just stay and you just elongate it, and just like and then the weird part is at the end when you think you both know that it's like this isn't gonna work out, right? It's not, and then the question is like, so call you, and it's like, what? Why would you do that? Like, why? We both know this. Do we not both know that this is not what? So I'm always so really impressed when people don't know like that it's not working out. But I stayed because it was like, I'm not gonna be like, this isn't working out, I'm gonna leave. Also, I don't really go on a lot of dates. So that was like a lesson for me. I'm like, I don't really, it's like I meet someone like at a party or something and you get to hang out. They're like, is this a date? We're getting to hang out. So yeah. And the sex club that Craig mentioned as well in San Francisco is pretty dark. And if you bring your own flashlight, they don't let you in. So
Yeah, no flashlights.
What about glow sticks?
glow sticks are fine. As
that's a passport.
As long as you have them in your
And it's
hand or around your neck or something. You guys, I'm so excited for tonight's episode because it's one of my favorites. And is there anything else you want to say, you guys, before we say goodbye to everyone so they can go watch this episode?
Oh, wow. Miss you all. Craig, man, we had a great time in LA that time in Burbank. Thanks again. That was
Sure
amazing.
did, yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Anytime.
You guys have been so awesome. Thanks for joining me. Let's,
Make sure, I'm just telling people, make sure you watch out for Abby rocking out. It's, it's amazing.
I caught it, and it's it's really good stuff, Abby. You're you're in your full own world.
Oh, she was ready, man. She was ready.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us, Harvey. This was
Yeah, thank you, Harvey.
nice and fun.
Yeah, thank
Miss
you guys.
everyone.
And let's wave bye at everyone who's safe at home watching the show tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. So bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you on the
Now, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Look, there's
Sneak peeks.
Spoilers.
The future.
spoilers. Now you guys can take a bow. Thanks so much.
Holy.
Did that go on?
That's how
Hey,
it ends.
Tell them to play the Joker one last time.
Can we
Yes.
play the Joker on cue one last time just for Craig? Let's all do it on the way
Oh, man.
Oh man, that was fun, guys. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.
Love y'all. Peace.
Bye, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time on What We Do Before the Shadows. And make sure you follow us on all our social accounts on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, on all of it. Remember, stay home, stay safe, enjoy the show, and we'll see you next time. Bye. You guys,